Here at you once again here on a Monday evening as we are starting off a brand new league, which I'm calling the United States Basketball League. And just to check everything over in the league standings, these are the teams that will be playing in the league. For the Eastern Division, you have the Washington Senators, the Boston Sailors, the Chicago Stags, the Brooklyn Bolts, the Cleveland Comets, which we'll see tonight in a matchup, the Philadelphia Barrage, and then you have the Atlanta Invaders, the New York Skyliners, the Orlando Spacemen, the Milwaukee Bears, the Indianapolis Jets, the Tampa Bay Sharks, the Charlotte Stingrays, the Toronto Huskies, and the Detroit Shock. So those are the teams for the Eastern Division of the United States Basketball League. And on the western end, you have the Minnesota Pioneers, the Memphis Blues, the Sacramento Republic, the New Orleans Voodoo, the Houston Lone Stars, the Los Angeles Riptide, and then you have the Utah Arches, then you have the Long Beach Waves, the Dallas Texas Rangers, the Denver Outlaws, the Phoenix Blaze, Arizona Blaze, and then the Seattle Reign, and Dallas Chaparrals, and then the Portland Mammoth, and then the Oakland Panthers, all here today. Now, one thing that kind of stands out with this league that's a little bit different from my EXBA league is that every single, I'm using I wouldn't say custom roster, but it's a fictional roster. So there are no current NBA players on this roster at all. So for tonight, you'll have the Cleveland Comets. So they are led by Scott Cannon, and then you have Mac Butler, Stephen Smith, and Dwayne Moore Sr., and then, oh my goodness, Desi Fox and Corey Calloway. And then on the shooting guard side, you have Francis Carroll, Harry Burton, and Cameron Cardinal, who is 6'7", 224. On the small forward side, you have Damian Kelly, power forwards Irvin Bush, Clint Castro, and Clark Lowe. And then the center, Gary Mercer, 6'11". So we will see the team matching up here tonight as we are looking what should be a good start to So as we get things rolling here tonight with the first game of the United States Basketball League, we have Cleveland Comets. They'll take on the Boston Sailors, and then of course we'll check out the Oakland, where the Oakland Panthers will take on the Houston Lone Stars. And then some of the games for the next night will be the Sailors against the Milwaukee Bears, the Detroit Shock against the Chicago Stags, Indianapolis Jets against the Brooklyn Bolts, Tampa Bay Sharks against the Orlando Spacemen, Arizona Blaze against the Mammoth of Portland, and then California Republic against Houston, and then Washington and Atlanta, the Texas Rangers against the Invaders of Atlanta, and then you have Philadelphia there, Washington, Philly, then New Orleans against Memphis, and then you have lots of other teams here too. You have I'm still getting used to everything. The Huskies in their matchup, the Dallas Chaparrals against the Minnesota Pioneers, and then Utah Arches and the Phoenix Outlaws in there. Oh no. Anyway, it'll take me a little bit of time to get used to everybody, but everybody. But yeah, so it should be Denver Outlaws. So it'll be interesting. But we do have games wrapped up for tonight. So it should be a good tip-off to what should be a stellar league here tonight. The Comets taking on the Boston Sailors. Nope. One slight change real fast, and that is kill the commentary down to absolutely nothing. I don't mind anything else. I just cannot deal with Torbert yelling in my ear. So, but hopefully everyone has had themselves a great last week. Hey, Mike and Lady, how's it going? And are you ready for some United States Basketball League? This is a brand new league, came up with my own design, and kind of a combination of the old BAA, some and then just old BAA teams, and then kind of just going on from there. So this should be a good matchup here tonight. So Cleveland Comets, and then the Lone Stars and the Panthers, the Oakland Panthers and the Lone Stars. Everybody on all the teams are fictional, so there are going to be no one that we recognize on either of these teams here tonight. And there you see the starting lineups for tonight, and we take a look at the uniforms of the two teams. Cleveland with the home kind of fade with them, and then the Boston Sailors with their away jerseys, as we kind of get everything going here. So this should be a good start to a new league. So as we there you see the lineups for tonight. Cannon at the point, Burton at shooting guard, Kelly at small forward, and then Bush at power forward, and then Mercer at center, and then he is the only center on the lineup. So yeah, they're going to have to work through some things to kind of get everything pretty much squared away here. Then you have Chapman, Dawkins, Elliott, Powers at power forward, and then Clark. Yes, the world is crazy. It is that. Especially, I've been praying for you guys, especially with all the unrest in Minnesota lately. So I certainly hope you guys have been steering clear of Minneapolis. So there is the lineup as the Cleveland Comets coming out. Yeah, I bet I wouldn't either. I mean, I'm not too far away. I'm about 2 hours away from Atlanta, and trust me, there's nothing in the world that's going to drag me to that city. So Scott Cannon, yep, all those numbers mean absolute nil right now. This is the first game of a new league. So the Comets against the Sailors here tonight. Opening night here at the Missouri 2 Fieldhouse. So this should be an absolutely good matchup here tonight between these two teams. Definitely is going to be one for, we'll see, to kind of see how the matchups are going to be overall. How are they going to kind of come out, and how are both teams going to come out and kind of set the tempo, so to say. That's going to be the big question right now. So Eastman, and then the Jets, and then the Bears again. So they have a little bit of a journey to go. Orlando coming to their place. Now this should be a good matchup here tonight. So like I said, all fictional players, no current NBA teams on this team. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland, Ohio, ready to get this thing going. There is the starting lineups once again. As the buzzer goes off, referee ready to toss the ball, and we are underway with a game one of the new United States Basketball League. So Clark with the ball, Cannon guarding up on him. And then Dawkins, who is trying to shake it back on Burton. Three-pointer, no good. And there's the first rebound. And there's a nice drive. And no good there, but good offensive rebound by Cleveland right off the bat. Way to slam the boards on opening night. Oh, good screen there, and still cannot get the shot to go in, so still no score early in this matchup. So trying to screen, and a three-pointer for the Sailors once again, no good. Kelly with the rebound, and they'll try to reset the attack once again. So right now trying to oh my goodness. Bush with a nice little turnaround, but that rimmed out. As that is the first 2 points of the game. You get to pick strengths and weaknesses on each team. Each team is a little different, but it's kind of hard to say the strengths of each team because they're all going to be pretty much evenly matched on the card either way. Inside there, oh, good defense there for Clark as Mercer tried to put it in. As inside, oh, nice block there, nice defense there, and there's the first foul of the game against Bush. And in this league, of course, just like the NBA, 6 fouls and you're out. So there's the first foul on Bush. The shot is in, so 2 for 2 at the free throw line. So 4-0 Boston over Cleveland early here in the first period. So Cannon trying to drive past his man inside to Mercer. There's a nice slam dunk and a 4-2 lead. So Mercer with a nice pass. Mercer with a nice finish. As that is excellent defense by Cleveland. And here goes Cleveland. As a three-pointer, no good. As Burton trying to give the Comets the lead. As there is, trying to go alley-oop slam on that one. And not, nice slam there by Bush. So the attempted alley-oop went for nothing, but Bush right there and slams it in for 2. And we have a tied game, 4-4. And there's a nice steal by Burton. Boy, he jumped that nice pass. Yep, alley-oop miss, but nice cleanup by Bush on the other end. And there, so right now the mismatch, holy cow, that guy's got some moves. And Powers with the slam. And once again, we're tied up 6-6. Inside to Mercer, who is going to try to take his man one-on-one. And nice 2 points there, 8-6. So 4 for 9 starting out. the game for Cleveland. 2 for 9 for Boston. And there's a slam for Clark. Mercer, knowing that he is the only center on the team, definitely would not be wise to get into foul trouble early in the game. And now Mercer again, a little turnaround, and he is fouled there by Clark, his first. So tough matchup there, but I mean, a good matchup between Clark and Mercer, both 6'11" guys. And 1 for 2 for Mercer. So 1 point lead for Cleveland. Dawkins right down the lane, can't get the finish. Nice rebound by Burton. And here we go, nice feed inside, and Mercer tried to get the finish. Dawkins again, no good. And still 9-8 game, so the jitters must be there. So inside to Mercer, little back, nice little fade, and 2 points, and a 3-point lead. Mercer leading the nice tip by Mercer out to his man, and Cleveland is fouled and gets the 2 points there. Nice fast break there. Elliott picking up his first foul for Boston as Burton finishes very well. And the defense has been very solid so far on both sides. Both teams really fighting hard. And there's the 3-point play, 14-8. As right now Cook in the game, as he is trying to dribble drive past his man Clark, just going to stroke it for mid-range and get that one to go in. 14-10. Cleveland in the lead. 4-point lead for the Comets. Yeah, Cleveland likes moving the ball around. Castro also in the game, as nice tough shot, got it over Powers and scores the 2 points. As that, almost a steal by Carroll. As that, that was a Clark with the he shot the ball, missed it, got his own rebound, and puts it back in. 16-12. And what is been a very good matchup, and there's Clark with his second foul. So that's his second foul of the game. And no doubt you have to be a little wary if you're Boston. Now you do have help in the center position, unlike Cleveland, who only has one. Unlike Cleveland, who has one one player at the center position. And Cleveland, I tell you, Carroll and the rest of everybody fighting hard here. And there's a foul against Cummings, and I tell you, Cleveland doing what they need to do here. They're attacking, they're getting the fast break opportunities. As there is 2 points. And 19-14, Cleveland in the lead right now. So Butler in the game. handling the point, and Castro back inside the Castro again. Oh boy, nowhere to go there. And now Smith with the dribble drive has to put something up. Nice shot there. Good defense there once again for Castro. Oh my goodness! And nice dunk on the other end for Lowe. And right now the Sailors kind of getting a little run on here. Nice tip there by Lowe. As once again, 2 more points. Castro with the finish. And there's a foul against Lowe, his first. So Powers with the free throw gets the first one and cuts it down to a 10-point lead. As 1 out of 2. And inside as no good interior defense by Boston. And now Smith just has to hope and prayer that goes in. It does not. And here comes Boston. And now Powers, no good there for mid-range. And I tell you, Cleveland, yeah, they look to be a running team. They are really taking it to Boston right now. Nice tough shot for Smith, and he gets that one to go in. 12-point lead. 22 points in the paint right now for Cleveland. Boston with only 10, with most of their guys sitting on, most of their starters on the bench right now. As that good defense for Cleveland, as he was able to hit the line there out of bounds. And so substitution, Powers going out, Cox coming in. As the coach kind of running through the bench here in the last 30 seconds of the first period. Cleveland, nice start to the new start of the new league. As a three-pointer, no good there. As Cummings with the rebound. And there is 2 points for Cox. So last 9 seconds. As that was rejected out of bounds. So by Cummings. So 10-point lead, 2 seconds to go before the end of the first period. Castro will as it went in and rimmed out. So the end of the first period as the Comets hold a 10-point lead, and what is a good start to the new league opening night, with the Comets and the Sailors going neck and neck. Alright, so start of the second period, and here we go. So 27-17 lead. Cleveland coming out with pretty much a ball of fire in that first period. Got themselves on a nice run. Boston having to kind of rally up just a little bit here. Last 5 seconds on the shot clock. Smith, and there's a nice offensive rebound for Castro. As a fadeaway, no good. And Lowe trying to keep it alive, just couldn't quite do it. And a foul on Smith trying to get the steal. So Lowe, Castro, and Mercer coming in to play center. Lowe and Castro going to small forward and power forward. As Lowe, nice steal by Mercer. As Lowe, yep, he just did not have the numbers. So smart move in pulling it out. And Gary Mercer, 9 points, 8 points in the paint. So Boston is going to have to figure something out in order to kind of get him out of the paint. Mercer again with the rebound over to Lowe. As Lowe, look out below! As Clark, Lowe, nobody came up for defense. He just came in there and just finished it off with a solid finish. 31-17. The Sailors are just absolutely in trouble right there. Castro, Cox with the 2 over Castro there. As Lowe for 3, nails that one from deep. 34-19. As the Comets really putting it on the Sailors here early in this game. So Mercer right now, tough shot there, but Cummings somehow made it work. Yep, the bench outscoring the Sailors by 12 right now. Inside, Castro with a nice two-handed finish. I would say a finish. Most people would, that was just a mini slam there. And there's a nice steal by Smith. Inside to Mercer. Back out to Smith again. Over to Butler. Over to Lowe once again. As Lowe, as he will not get that shot to go in, and the break is relatively stalled by Cleveland. And there's a steal by Smith, and I mean, when he gets the Jets on, can't really stop him. And the Sailors will have to finally take their first time out. So 38-21, Cleveland in the lead. Boston just absolutely get torn up on the inside right now. They don't know what's hit them right now. Alright, so end of the timeout. Here we go as the Comets Boston moving the ball around here. Inside Cannon and Cox. Nice defense for Cannon. Especially without having to commit the foul. Mercer, and he is fouled by Chapman, his first. So Mercer missing the first free throw, and he'll go 1 for 2 at the line again. 39-21. And if you're Boston, you really want to be able to take advantage of the 1 out of 2s at the free throw line and make the team kind of pay for it. Elliott with a little step back as Kelly with the rebound. As back over. So right now, just nothing happening. Just have to put something out. Oh my goodness, and that rolls in for Kelly. So 20-point lead for Cleveland right now. Even the head coach of Boston just wondering what has been going on here with his team here in the first game of the season. And oh boy. And when it rains, it pours for the Sailors. So traveling violation, inbounds to Cleveland once again. As right now they are a team that just cannot seem to miss right now. As Kelly finds his way on the nice little screen, scores 2 points, and he's now got 4 points. As Kelly, no good finish there for Elliott. So 43-23. Big question is before halftime, can Boston score 30 points before halftime? So Mercer, well, they're trying to find a way to get the ball out of his hands there. Mercer, oh my good gracious, can anybody miss right now? And there's 2 points easily. So 45-25, 37% Boston has shot here in the first half, 58% for Cleveland. As they have just absolutely struggled here in the first half, Boston has. As that, Cannon with a nice finish. And there's a quick foul by Cannon, his first. So not too many fouls right now. So Powers coming into the game. As right now Boston just Elliott trying to get something going here. There's the mismatch that they needed. Clark scores the 2 points. So Clark, he went out early with 2 fouls in the first period, coming back in here at near the 3-minute mark. So he scores 2 points there, and he's going to be a major portion in getting Boston back into the running here. Overall in the matchup between Mercer and Clark, I think it's going to be a pretty tough matchup for both. It'll be so inside the Mercer Boy, Clark, nice defense. Cannon from the corner. And Clark with the rebound. As there's a quick shot, no good. Carroll with the rebound, and the struggles continue for Boston here in the first half. As that will rim out. So tough shot there, but and there's a Powers with a nice finish. After Cleveland thought they had the good defense, and so yes, they did score 30 points before halftime. So there's a nice screen there inside to Mercer. Oh, Mercer with the nice defense by Clark. And there's a foul on Kelly, his second. So Chapman and Dawkins going to come out for Boston. Well, Dawkins just moved to Doherty. Will come in for Boston. So 1:24 left to go here before halftime. There's a quick shot, no good there. Castro with the rebound once again, and just going to kind of pull it out. Clark with the rebound again, and now on ahead. Tough challenge there, and I tell you, Castro really making it tough inside. Oh, nice steal there. Oh, as Elliott with a nice finish, as they kind of just poked out from behind and gets the easy points there, 47-32. So inside the bush.